Wednesday Star.
I'm scared to talk to people.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
This is our 5th episode of Far Cry 3, and it's only the most stage fright.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about
I'm
that.
over it. I saw a psychologist, and he said, get over it, so I'm over it.
You had a very Republican
I went to him, and I was
psychologist.
like, psychologist. And he was like, yes, patient? And I was like, I have a web show, but I've suddenly developed stage fright, and I'm scared to talk into a microphone to people that I'll never meet in real life. And he was like, get over it. And I said, wow, thanks, psychologist. And now here I am.
Field of Anti-Aris toxicaria. Upas trees. Highly poisonous.
Oopus.
I have been administering an antidote each hour. I'm afraid that another dosage may be required. Well, I did just examine the box.
It's empty. Where should I go for more?
Set us up with a couple of cave mushrooms and we will be right as rain.
Dude, this isn't the time to get high.
Cruise the cliffs.
That's what you do in this next
to the
mission.
west.
Thank
You
you.
get high on the cave mushrooms.
Really?
Yeah.
And here I was just making a drugs joke, and it turns out I was right. I'm like the next Gandhi or something. I don't know.
This whole mission's pretty cool. This whole game's pretty cool.
I think we established this like 4 episodes ago.
Does a lot more than just shoot these guys. What are we gonna do next? Shoot them?
Mushrooms in the deep, the mushrooms of your heart reminds me of us. Keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The mushrooms of your heart keep me from us. I can't
What?
stop thinking we could have got high. The mushrooms in the deep. Your hand is hiding high your head, but you played it
Look
to
at this.
the beat.
I'm in a glider. It's so cool.
I listened to that song on the way to your house today. It came on the radio. It's not a bad song, I'll admit it.
Yeah, Adele's a really good singer.
Yeah, I don't dislike Adele, I'm not a fan of her, but if she comes on the radio, I probably won't change station.
Look at this, Joe. I'm in a glider.
Oh, you are! You know who else was in a glider? Tim the Zigzagoon. In part 13 of Castle Crashers, Tim.
Great. You didn't mention
That's
the
what caused him
treasures
to
in the
blow up.
water.
He crashed his hang glider and he died.
Huh.
That's what that little explosion was in the corner.
The more I know.
The more you know.
Okay.
And if you'd like to know more, be sure to comment and subscribe onto our channel, and you can see more videos when they come out.
That's a good way to get rid of your glider, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's sharks in this water, aren't there?
All the way out there, you're good.
Oh no, that just means like this entire area. Sharks. Yeah, I think that's a shark over there.
Why do you better get out of the water?
Oh, here's the thing. He's probably.
Can he
staying.
come out on the land, or? Well, I mean, is he like? Can he like come out of the water and kind of like shuffle his way up there and then shuffle his way back down? Swim faster? Uh oh. What does that mean?
Well, it's just telling me how to swim faster.
Oh, I thought it was like giving you a warning that you need to swim faster.
This crazy doctor better know what he's doing.
Trust me, I'm not a doctor. But why should I trust you? You're not a doctor. Just trust me, I'm not a doctor. I'm making this up as I go along. I need mushrooms from a cave. So you come out here.
Oh yeah, I gotta grab these vines. I gotta grab.
So what you want to do, you want to grab these vines, and it's going to help you get out of the water. Now, it's a little tricky, but if you just do what the game tells you to do, you'll be just fine. So you get up here, and you're going to want to pull out your gun, because there's a possibility there might be cave bats or bears, or the mushrooms might have spiders hidden in them. And so you're walking around, and oh, here's another vine, so you got to climb it. You want to make sure that you climb it nice and slow, because if you go too fast, you might get a cramp or something in the game. and you don't want your character to get a cramp. And so, oh, you've been dead. Is this when you get high? Mm-hmm. Huh. Classic stoner word. Whoa.
Whoa.
Time has no meaning.
This is new.
Huh.
Yes.
So, do you have the mushrooms yet?
I can read those myself.
What?
Oh, that's what he said.
You are awake. Then, not all of you.
Ooh.
I fell off.
So now, you're awaking the part that wasn't awake yet.
Oh, wait. Oh, now I'm just walking up the wall.
Okay.
The path leads to the heart of the jungle.
Or was the wall the floor? Now the floor is the ceiling.
And the ceiling has become the floor.
Save your sermons for sermons for someone who's afraid to love. I'll be right here.
I can't believe how
What is that?
It's a Dave Matthews Band song,
Really?
"Lying in the Hands of God."
That just sounds like a good song.
That's like one of my favorite songs by them. It's really cool. It's either about sex or drugs. One of the two.
Cool. Have you ever listened to Bright Eyes?
By
No, that's the name of the band, Bright Eyes.
oh no.
They're good. It's hard to describe. They're like one of those just kind of like, I don't know, like poetic, lyrical bands where it's kind of like an emo lead singer, but he's not like boo-hooey, whiny. Kind of, I don't know. You'll just have to check him out. Let's see, I'm trying to remember how this one song goes that I really liked. Here's a scale in your fold, and you'll find it's a way where there's something you know that I can't remember the words, and I'm really sorry. But they have a song called like a scale mirror and these indifferent clocks or unchanging clocks or something like that. It's such a good song.
mushrooms.
You should just right now go check them out. Whoa! Oh! That should sound kind of like he said Mortal Kombat. He's like, Mortal Kombat! He's so high, he forgot what game he's in.
I just fell asleep.
There they are.
There they are. Screw you, bats. I like how he just goes through this intense drug trip and he's just like, oh, there they are.
He just gets one. That's all he needed was just one.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how Earnhardt got into all those. I mean, I understand he looks like a very fit guy, but he's also really old.
Have you ever seen on 1,000 Ways to Die about the guy who went into the desert and got high on shrooms? Mm-hmm. And he walked in on those, like...
Furries?
Yeah, the furries.
Mm-hmm.
And then they wouldn't let him in his group because he wasn't a furry. And he saw a bear, like a real-life bear, and he went to go try to have sex with it and it killed him.
Yeah.
Of course, what was a bear doing in the desert? What if he imagined a bear and he was the one who mauled himself to death?
Yeah, why would there be a bear in the dead?
I don't know.
Seriously,
I actually didn't think of that
I
until
actually
now.
very much question that show's, like, realness, because they have people on there, like they have a guy who pretends to be a deathologist.
A deathologist.
What is a deathologist?
I study how people die. If you get a gun bullet to the head, there's a good chance you'll die.
But, like, they have multiple people being multiple different things. So it's not really, I don't trust the show.
Yeah, I think one of the stupidest ones was, they were talking about, like, these two guys who were going to go to Ozfest. Ozzyfest?
Uh-huh.
Is it Ozfest or Ozzyfest?
Ozfest.
Ozfest, okay.
I actually was planning to go one day. One
Anyways.
day I'm going to go to that.
Cool. Anyways, it's like these two guys, and they were getting ready to go to Ozfest, and they were having, like, this little picnic together. And their idea of two guys getting ready to go to Ozfest was to just have them say Ozzy over and over again.
Pleasant surprise.
So they would like make burgers and they would sit down to eat and they just go Ozzy and then they'd be like Ozzy and then like they were sitting there talking and they're just like Ozzy, Ozzy, and then it was going on and it was about how they were like they wanted to get so in the mood of going to see Ozzy Osbourne that they decided to snort fire ants, just like there was a rumor that said Ozzy Osbourne snorted fire ants before a show. So they snorted fire ants, and it, like, bit the inside of their nasal canals, and they died.
A couple of minutes to prepare the medicine.
Ozzy!
Ozzy. Ozzy. I think the one that got me was the guy who gave himself a liposuction.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah. It's weird, because Spike TV is one of those things that I never will admit to watching generally.
Yeah.
But I do all the time.
Yeah.
Or at least I used to all the time. I used to be like, Deadly's Warrior, yeah!
You got away.
I like that show.
That show was pretty cool.
The doctor's a real trip.
Oh, he's harmless. Oh, he's kind of sweet, actually.
Oh, how about that one, 1,000 Ways to Die, where the guy had like throat surgery and he wasn't allowed to drink alcohol. He's like a raging alcoholic, so he had his like wife put a tube up his butt and pour alcohol
Really rough.
down into his...
The alcohol enema.
Yeah, and because it didn't like pass through his oh damn it, the thing that you use
Daisy.
God, I'm so embarrassed because I know the name of the organ, but I can't think of what the name is. The thing that alcohol has to pass... Your liver! Because it didn't pass through his liver, he died of, like, alcohol poisoning.
Did you hear about the... did you see the one where the guy who, like, was at a party and he woke up in a waterbed in high heels tied to the bed?
No.
Well, yeah, he got blackout drunk and he just woke up, like, in a pair of high heels tied to a waterbed. And so he tried to escape and drowned in the waterbed because the high heels kept on stabbing it. Yeah.
How about the guy who tried to take a crap in a trash can and got stuck and rode down a hill and it, like,
Can I talk to you?
basically all the impacts on the bumps, like, destroyed his organs.
I want to
Such a
thank
stupid
you for
show.
saving me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure 90% of those things didn't even happen.
Yeah.
Ozzy!
3 of my friends.
I love how, like, in the very first episode, there was something that actually was believable, and then they made it not believable.
Which one? Was it the one
Okay.
with the guy who, got ripped half by the truck?
Yeah, and they were like, they took his torso to one hospital and his legs to another.
Yeah.
That would never happen.
They'd just be like, alright, get everything in
think
here
they'll look
and
for
we're
them
gonna
here.
fix you,
Please,
sir.
doctor.
This game looks so
Bring the
good.
rest here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're playing a game. Yeah, games in Far Cry 3, and
Yeah.
the Indian dude who had the mohawk and was like, "Run, chicken, run, Forrest."
He's not Indian, he's Asian.
Oh,
Even though I guess Indians are Asians.
and all Asians are people. I see everything in a variety of colors.
Except for Asian tapirs. They're tapirs.
Double dosage.
And not Asian tapeworms, they're tapeworms.
And not Asian black bears. They're black bears.
They're actually pandas.
No. Aren't they black and white? Except for red pandas.
No, I see everything as black.
Except for red
I'm not racist, so everything's black to me.
Except red pandas. Red pandas, you know, they look like raccoons.
They look like fox raccoons.
Yeah.
Red pandas.
They had one at the Indianapolis Zoo. I thought it was the cutest thing ever. I actually was thinking about breaking the glass and taking it home with me.
Where are the
Oh wait, I forgot. I crashed
Is there a
that
way I can
glider.
search for them?
Dude, I made a monkey cry at the zoo one time. I felt so bad.
Oh, you should die.
It had like this really ugly squished in face, kind of like how a pug does. Not Haji. Haji's adorable. He's my pug, by the way. But anyways, he had like this really ugly... And I just started laughing, and I could not stop. And when I would stop, I just look at him, and I start laughing again. And it just sat there, and then it just put its hand in its... Like, his face in his hands, and just kind of like sat there. And everybody was like, "You made the monkey cry." And I was like, "But look at his face!"
What's the Medusa?
But look at him, he looks so stupid.
Pirates guarding him.
The path of the warrior, Jason.
I still feel bad about it. I had like no conscience back then when I was a little kid.
The Tatau will bring you closer.
Oh, you can actually get a skill on this where you can,
The Medusa's call.
oh yeah, you have to go on a ship called the Medusa.
Cool.
And you have to, like, take stuff from it. But, there's actually one skill you can get in this where you drop off of one of these and you can kill people from it. Like, you drop off of it and then you stab a guy as you're falling.
That's cool.
This game is so cool. I love it. Crafting notes? No. Making progress?
Are there
No.
kittens?
Fast travel?
What was that noise?
That was birds.
Oh, it sounded like kittens. Like, you know, have you ever had like a litter of baby kittens and they're just like,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay, let's go to this radio tower. Travel over here. I think we can take a radio tower within however much time we have for this episode.
17 minutes.
That's the limit.
I don't care.
All right. Well, how about
I don't want to do like a 35-minute episode.
Okay, well I
I don't want to do a 100 coin star again. on our
Okay.
whole
well,
show.
How about after I take over?
Just
this?
take however much time you need. I don't care.
All right.
Do you guys care? Comment below if you care or not. We'll wait. We'll wait for you.
Waiting.
We're waiting.
I forgot about that. Probably the coolest weapon in the game, just because it mentioned the flamethrower. You have to go and burn a bunch of weed fields with a flamethrower, and it plays the one cool instance of dubstep I've ever seen. Honestly,
Okay.
I don't care for dubstep or much electronic, like, house music.
See, I was under the impression that you did like dubstep.
I used to like it. I don't anymore.
You're the one who introduced me to dubstep, actually.
My tastes have changed.
Actually, it was you and Austin who got me into dubstep.
Yeah, it was Austin who got me into it, but my tastes have changed since then. But it's actually really, really pretty good, because it's just, I don't know. I generally don't care for it. I mean, but I think it serves its purpose well as background music in the one situation it's in.
I'm not too big on, like, original dubstep songs where it's just, like, people who are like, look, I wrote a dubstep, and it's just like...
Yeah.
But I love, like, dubstep remixes of songs that already been around. Like, I think I mentioned on some episode of something or other that I found, like, a really awesome dubstep remix of Hide and Seek by Imogen Heap. It's so cool. Then there's another really cool dubstep remix of Somebody I Used to Know, or yeah, whatever by
Somebody that I used... No, Someone Like You.
no, Somebody I Used to Know by Goaty.
Oh yeah, Gautier.
Yeah, Gautier. Is that the only song he's ever written?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
If it's not on the radio, it doesn't exist.
I thought that one song though was pretty cool. Where it's like, now you're just somebody that I used to know.
But you didn't have to cut me off.
Have your friends check your records and then change your number.
I don't even need your love. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody.
I hope there's no sharks.
Somebody.
Really hope there's no sharks.
Now you're just somebody you used to know. Somebody. Brr, brr, wah, brr, 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 brr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh wait, or Cody's version of the dubstep. Wah, 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 woo, 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 woo.
Oh, I'm gonna have to be stealthy about this. Oh no, their dog got me.
Did he bite your hand off? Can you lose limbs in this game?
No,
Oh.
because then,
You can still use a gun with one hand.
yeah, but it really sucked to just have to use like a one-handed gun the whole time,
So you'd have to use a pistol.
or,
Or a magnum.
like an SMG or something. It would be pretty cool to just be a one-armed man with a 44 the whole game.
What if you could do like a Metroid sort of thing and just have like a gun arm
that is your arm.
or a Mega Man?
Gun arms are pretty sweet. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Poor dog, you didn't do. No one didn't even do anything to you.
Yeah, but look at his skin. Kinda racist.
I
a
need
little.
everybody's skin. What are you, a size 14?
Skin-wise.
What was that? Was that Silence of the Lambs? Where like the guy would just like kidnap women and like take their skin and he'd like wear it to try to make himself into a woman.
I know. In Silence of the Lambs, he kills a cop and makes a mask out of his face.
It could be, I don't know. There was like, it's the movie. I'm pretty sure it's the movie where I think the guy is just like she puts the lotion on the skin or else she gets the hose again. Comment below and tell me what movie I'm thinking of, because I saw it when I was a little kid, so obviously I wasn't paying attention. I remember there was like one scene where the guy was dressed up like as an old man trying to load an armchair, and this girl came up and was like, "Here, I'll help you." And then he was like, "Can I ask you a question?" She's like, "Sure." There's a crazy old man in the back of a van. He's like, "What size are you?" And then he like knocked her out and he was like, "Oh, you're a size 14. That's perfect." And then he like cut her skin off or something. Tell me what movie that is. Is it Silence of the Lambs or is it something else? Thank you for commenting below. Oh, good God, you're dead.
So,
Oh,
oh.
good job. Has a gun, hit you with it.
Oh, has a knife, stabs you with it.
Has one chance to kill you, ends up killed himself. Yeah. I worded that a little weird, but I don't care. This is my show and I do whatever I want. Actually, this isn't my show. If you want to see my show, check out #Jello on our channel. I think I've only done like 2 things so far.
There, I got him.
I just don't have time to record on my own. If anybody has any complaints, well, then they're gay.
Look at how many cars were just used in trying to murder me.
Yeah.
Oh, look, more. Oh, no, wait, I just one guy.
Stop it, I'm trying to pee.
Wait, guys! All my friends have died.
I'm the only Oh, I'm dead.
No, I guess I'm dead too. Hey, look, a tortoise.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be getting to a radio tower?
Oh.
Oh, not the tortoise. Of course, skin the tortoise.
And get a shell. Skin the tortoise to take its shell.
Ew!
I'm sorry, birds. I'm sorry, birds. I forgot how long of a walk it is to get to this.
Why didn't you just, like, quick run or whatever it's called?
Well, I did, but it's just so much fighting that I have to do. So now I have to, like, go all the way back.
So there's a radio tower.
Yes, it's going to be really hard to get.
It's so convenient that they all have wires connected to that you can zip line when you're done.
Well, I mean, how else are they going to connect to stuff to actually create power and send signals?
Yeah, but if there was power cables, you know, you would die from electrocution.
Well, not if you're attached to a zip line. Not if that's what's attached to it, and like the electric current cannot run through the zip line.
Okay, well, you had to hold the metal hook of the zip line, and you had to make.
Well, no. What if the hook? What if it's something attached to the hook that electricity does not run through?
Like insulation?
Yeah.
Could be.
See, I did it. I did a thinking.
Besides, I don't even think those are power cables. I think they might just be cables holding up the tower.
Oh, yeah, construction.
Or
cables.
somebody was just like, maybe our
No.
radio tower operators might need a quick way to get down. So here's some zip lines.
I do kind of like the construction cables. I never took that into consideration.
Because those wouldn't be power cables. They wouldn't be running them like that. Trust me, my dad's been an electrician of all things.
That's the most boring job he's had.
It's actually pretty cool. I used to go with him all the time when he'd do stuff. I remember one memorable time he was working on a breaker box, and he never would turn the power off. He always liked to run things hot, as he liked to call it. And he sneezed, and his knife slipped, and he basically just burned up his knife and everything. Like, the entire, like, half his knife melted because he slipped and cut a wire that he wasn't supposed to. Also, I was blind for about 3 seconds from how bright the flash was.
Neat!
Yeah! Good thing my dad didn't die. And he just went, like it happened, and he stood there and he just like threw his knife down and went, well, there's another 20 minutes of work for me. And then he just pulled out another knife and went back to work. And I think I played Pokemon Yellow because about the time my dad was an electrician and he allowed me to go with him was when I got my first Game Boy, and I didn't care about anything that went on that wasn't related to my game.
I don't want to go to the Medusa Far Cry. Stop pressuring me.
I don't want to go get turned into stone.
Far Cry. Like games pressuring children. Hey.
Hey, you know what would be fun, little boy? What's that Far Cry 3 game? Go look Medusa right in the eyes. Well, I read Greek mythology in school, and I don't think I'm supposed to do that. No, it's fine. The stories lie. You're supposed to look Medusa directly in the eyes. And laugh. So there's the next place you're going to capture?
Yep.
God, this game looks so cool.
It is cool.
And you'll find out how cool it is the next time Nathan and Joe play this game together. Even though it's really just Nathan playing, I'm just here to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.